Hey everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, thank you for stopping by. I hope you will consider subscribing and hanging out for a bit. In today's video, we are going to do a quick recap of my budget for the last 2 weeks, just kind of close it out. And we're also going to prepare my budget for the next 2 weeks. So if you are interested in that, I hope you'll stay tuned. Alright, you guys, real quick recap. Let's just go back to my last budget. And this was from the period of August 23rd to September 5th. I do get paid on September 6th. I'm filming on Thursday. I get paid tomorrow, but I can already see my money in my account. So for those of you who are new here, I budget bi-weekly and per paycheck. And I only budget my income. I don't budget my husband's income. So there may be some bills and expenses that don't show up in my budget because they come out of his income. And also, since I do budget bi-weekly, there may be some bills that you don't see here because they're not due in the next 2 weeks. Okay? So, since I budget per paycheck bi-weekly, I already know what my bills are going to be coming due for the next 2 weeks. The only thing that really fluctuates in my budget are my bi-weekly expenses. So my groceries, gas, food fund, miscellaneous, and my drinking water. Those are variables. And so in our budget for the last 2 weeks, we budgeted $495 and we spent $216. So we are $279 under budget. I'm going to make a note of that number because that money, I'm going to be using for my games and savings challenges. Okay, so let's, I'm going to get my iPad. The lighting's going to go kind of funky because that's just what it does, and I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to do, my payday is September 6th. And our budget is going to go from, let me get out my planner here so you can see. So my payday is September 6th. So my budget is going to cover all of the expenses that are coming due over the next 2 weeks. And then up until my next payday on September 20th. So let me get a highlighter. My Cricut, this blue, this one that's highlighted in blue, it corresponds to this blue highlight up here, which means that this one I budgeted out of my August 23rd paycheck. So starting for September 6th, we're going to highlight it in this little like peachy color. So with this paycheck, we're going to be paying our gas bill, which is our natural gas, like for heating my home, which we obviously haven't been doing because it's like so stinking hot here. But this is for like my stove, my oven, my dryer for my clothes, things like that, and the water heater. Yeah, okay. And then we're also going to do my water bill, my trash bill, our internet bill. I have Canva coming due, which I do have a sinking fund for that, and then also phone insurance. Okay, so I think those are the expenses that we are going to be doing this time around. And like I said, this is going to cover the period from September 6th all the way through September 19th. And just as I'm starting to record, as per usual, my nose is going to start getting runny and I'm going to start sneezing. So hold please. Sorry about that. You guys, I'm filming on Thursday night. I've gone the whole day without sniffling, without sneezing, without anything. But now that I have pressed record, it's all coming out. Okay, so my income is going to be, we're going to do me, and I came in at $16.88. We're going to do my rollover, and that was $279. We're also going to bring in this Canva, $120. I'm just going to put Canva sinking fund, and we're going to grab $120 so I can put that back to the bank. And I'll do that in a minute. But we're just kind of, my income is not necessarily income coming in like from a pay source. It's money that I also want to disperse at other places in my budget, so I need to have a place where it's coming in and then so that I can record that it's going out. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyways, that's going to be my Canva. And then I also, for my, I don't like to call it a side hustle, but for lack of a better term, that's kind of what it is. For my side hustle, I need to account for $66 to go towards my giving. Okay, so altogether, my quote-unquote income, I know this might not make sense to you, but it makes sense in my brain where I have to put it in one place so that I can put it outgoing in another place. And this is the only way that makes sense in my brain to do that. So, sorry if it doesn't make sense to you. Okay, so my total income is $21.53. Okay, so now we're going to do my bills. And my bills are my gas bill, and that's $19, again, because we're not really using it all that much. My water bill is $85. Our trash bill is $45. That just went up. Our internet bill also just went up, so now it's $130. My Canva is $120, and phone insurance for me is $4. Okay. Our cell phone bills are also going up. I got a notification about that. So starting in October, it's going to go up by $20, you guys. Okay, so my bills are... So my bills total $403. Let me just make sure I did that right. Yes, $403. Okay, so if I take $2,153, which was my income, and I subtract, you guys. Words are hard. Okay, 2,153 minus 403 leaves us 1,750. Okay, and then for groceries, hold on one second. All right, you guys, sorry about that. So for groceries, we're going to go ahead and do 300. Fuel is going to be 40. Food fund, we'll do 100. Miscellaneous, we'll do 60, and water we'll do 15. And this is my drinking water for our home. We fill up the 5-gallon water jugs for drinking water. Okay, so this should total $495 because this is what we've been doing. Nope, 300, 40, 100, 60, 15. It's going to be $515. And what did I do? Did I add too much for food fund? Let's see. Food fund is 80. Okay, so let's bring that down to 80. I don't know why I was thinking 100. Okay, so let's put this back down to 80. And that should give us $495. Oops, you guys. $495. Okay. All right, so if we take this amount, 1,750 minus 495, we are left with 1,255. Okay, so we put 100 for mini Mondays because this covers the next 2 weeks. So 2 mini Mondays at $50 each is 100. Same for Faith Fridays, $50 each. I've been putting away $100 for games. Let's see, we have 279 plus 100 equals 379 divided by 2. That leaves us 189. That's a lot. Maybe what I'll do for games this time, maybe I'll just put aside 50 for games. Yeah, I'm going to do 50 for games. out of my income, and then we'll do another games here with rollover money, and that's going to be the $279. So 279 plus 50 equals 329 divided by 2 weeks is $164. So we'll have roughly that much to play with our games and savings challenges, which I think will be good. And then what I also want to do is I want to set aside 35. Okay, so I'm going to just put here states, and we're going to do 35 here. Because, you guys, oh, I have my binder. I thought it would be fun to keep track. I was talking to my sister, in case you missed it, and I was talking about how weird it is that it's just like amazes me that my people who purchase physical products from my Etsy shop are like all over the country. Like my things are like all over the country. And she said that there were some people that she's seen some people who color in the state whenever there's a sale that goes to that state for their very first time. So that's what I did, you guys. Isn't it pretty? Look, I have sold something to 35 out of the 50 states. Amazing. Okay, so I wanted to save $1 per state. So that's what this $35 is, you guys. Look at even Hawaii, you guys. Even Hawaii. All right, so that's what that is. All right, back to the budget. So I wanted to go ahead and start stuffing that, and then we'll just add $1 each time one of those uncolored in states purchases something. Well, someone from one of those uncolored in states purchases something. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so into our games and savings challenges, we have 100. Oops. We have $564. So if we take 1,255 minus 564, we are left with 691. Okay, so let's swipe over to our sinking funds now, because we have 691 to work with, which we're not going to use all of that. In our giving, we are going to do 168 from my income plus the 66 from the side. So we're going to do 234. Month ahead is going to get 40. That's an ugly 4. Month ahead is going to get 40. Utilities. How much do I have in there? Let's see. Utilities has 261. Let's just do $10 there. We'll do $10 to date night. Each of the kids, let's do 20. We're just throwing these out there, you guys, and we're going to see how it works. For my vacation, I do want to consistently set aside $100 for that. So let's see where we are. 234, 40, 10, 10. So we have 454. Okay, in our annual funds, let's see, we have $10, 5, 7, 10. Escrow is going to get 15, and this is my escrow account, my mortgage escrow account. We're putting money towards that in case there's a shortage at the end of the year due to increased property taxes or increased homeowners insurance or anything like that. P.O. Box is 12, Prime is 7. Tahoe tags, this is a new one in the budget, but it's not really. We're not saving for the infinity tags anymore. We're just putting that all over into Tahoe tags because I'm driving a Tahoe now and not an Infinity. And don't be alarmed, they're very old cars, so we have no car payment or anything like that, which is also one of the reasons why the tags are so low, is because they are old cars. Okay, and then 15 to taxes, which is for tax preparation. It's not a past due tax bill or anything like that. And then truck tags are 7. Okay, so let's see what this is. $93. I feel like it's been different in the past. Has it always been 93? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, $93. Let's do in revolving, let's go ahead and add 30 to pool supplies and 30 to puppers. So $60. And car maintenance in my long-term sinking funds are funded through my Mini Mondays. But I want to see if I can add $50 to car maintenance, only because it has very little money. My windshield was cracked, so what little we had in there went to replace that windshield. So where are we at? 454 plus 93 plus 60 plus 50 equals 657. I'm gonna lower that because I like to have a little bit bigger of a buffer in my account. But you guys, my nose is running, so I'll be right back. Hold please. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. So in order for me to have a little bit bigger of a buffer in my checking account, I'm gonna go ahead and put $10 to each of the kids. Okay, and then I'm also going to lower puppers down to 20. Well, I may as well erase the totals too. Hello. Okay, so my revolving is $50. And then my high priority is 234, 40, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, plus 50. So 424. Okay, so 424 plus 93 plus 50 plus 50 equals 617 minus 691. Oops. You guys. 424 plus 93 plus 50 plus 50 equals 617. So 691 minus 617 gives us a $74 buffer. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, just because I didn't want to have, I like to have a bigger buffer than just a few dollars in my account. Not to say that that's all that's in my account, but it's pretty close because I'm a cash budgeter, so I pull all the cash. But anyways, okay, so if that is correct, then we have $617 going into our sinking funds. Forgot the word. Okay, and that's going to be from 9/6 through 9/19. Okay, so we're going to take that 617 and put it here because that's what we're putting into sinking funds. So 691 from here minus 617 leaves us $74. Okay, so we're going to have a $74 buffer. And then let's grab my highlighter and we're going to take out $495 from the bank. We're also going to take out $100, $150 because I already have the $279 from rollover money. So I don't need to take that out of the bank. And we do need to take out the $35 for my state's savings challenge. And then we also need to take out $617 for all of my sinking funds. Okay. So we have rollover that we accounted for, we have Canva that we accounted for, we have side hustle that we accounted for on the other page in giving, so I think we're good. So totaling up all of my highlights, we have $495 plus 100, 100, 50, 35, and 617. So we're going to be taking out a total of $1,397. $1,397 in cash. Okay, alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. I will do my cash breakdown off camera. I'll also fill in my paper budget off camera, and then I will come back and do a cash stuffing. And yeah, that is going to do it for me today, you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.